Might not be the best bet because I have a little bit of a headache, but we'll see how it goes. No. Alright.
何にしようかな。あ、そうだ。え？
君は何かな。君は誰かな。あら、J と L が
Aren't they already here?
まとわりついてるわ。見えちゃった。見えちゃったよ。二人で手をつないだらお見通し。不思議な力。
I don't think we'll ever find out what that power is.
どういうことなのかな。来るな。そんなこと言われても、今日来るなって言われたら行きたくなるよね、ジェイ。うへ。
これは。
今回の親善試合のテーマは美少年対決。ってことにしときましょう。
それってな。
いいのよ、ジェイと。それじゃあファイ。行くよ。やるのか。
Any reason at all to bully? Beep. Me, bad at Puyo. Hello, Hammer. How's it going? My fingers are finished with line 2. Hey. What'd you think of it then? He's just so tired.
いつの間にかノリノリ。
はあ？
何も言って。
ならいいわ。次行くわよ。
これより開始する。
Science War.
そろそろ親善試合も大詰めだね。
何で戦うか決めてあるんでしょうね。
うん、今度はね、インテリ対決だよ。
話が早いわ。愛？テト号のエンジニアとして絶対に勝ってきなさい。
You have a large brain.
シャキッとしなさい。
対するこちらの代表は我らが
Jank kinda knew Trappy in a lot of it, especially the stats to yourself up here. He played so all your characters look the one. The junk stats and then just setting it one of them to 1 just and being done with it. Key battles are kinda dumb. To be honest, in one sense that does kinda sound faithful to like the old PC RPG ones. A lot of PC 90s PC games in general, doesn't it? I know it stands from before that, but this style of it is meant to be more 90s.
しかし愛という人耳と尻尾が下がっているこれで勝負が成り立つのだろうか
敵に情けをかけるの
そうおっしゃいますなお嬢さんさあ私のライバル
Strange little
エ
engineer.
ンジニア
You weird little man.
本当だよ
先輩怪しいです
怖がってなどいないな。
立ち直ったわ
Oh, quick.
あれで
リスクマン、あなたには不思議と温かなシンパシーを感じる。
それはこちらも同じ
Hello. Those things, things it does well, it does pretty well in combat and RPG. You're pretty great. Hey, that's good to know. Like, moving around being slow,
テト号のエンジニアと
well,
し
it's
て
not necessarily like something that comes with the territory. You could admit they could make movement speed a lot faster, I suppose, but you might be more prone to wandering into traps and fights that way? I don't know.
勝負と行こう。
Some kinds of movement probably should be faster, like out of combat mode or something. And the game should just be jumpy about putting you into combat mode ahead of time. I don't know. Ways and means. Lordy. Yes, get rid of that. I remember you saying last time about it. But actually not that smart when you think about it. Neither was that, honestly. This is just bad ideas all around.
さてさて。さてさて。
Where's that?
ビューティフォー。ビューティフォー。
Oh.
ビューティフォー。
Yeah, that's not good.
問題発生
It wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be, actually.
Oh, I love you
God.
さてさて。調査しますか。
ほほ
さてさて。さてさて。
Oh, well, shit.
さてさて。
ほほ
In a way, that works out.
調査しますか。
ほほ
ビューティフォー。さてさて。
I'm gonna-
調査しますか。
I don't know. Keep like thinking of an idea and then immediately want to like, no, that doesn't seem like it'll work, and then just forgetting it.
さてさて。
ほほ
Diving back into that. I need to get started on crosscode at some point. Ugh. I need to start a lot of things. There's-
素晴らしい勝負だった。
yeah. I need the rebalancing, but
勝負
that'll be easy enough to do. I intended to like blitz briefly default soon. Not like rush through it, but just like get back to it and go like, okay, let's go.
勝負は
I've been hearing like, you know, people I know are playing it talking about like some of the combinations, only a few of the combinations of abilities they're doing. It's kind of like, oh, this is gonna get stupid very quick. As in the glorious, like, oh yes, they're gonna let me fuck things over.
ピピピ
Kind of glorious.
T と O お待たせしました。もうすぐ目的地へ着くようです。
リンゴちゃん、親善試合に夢中になっ本来の目的を見失ってた。
報告する。間もなく時空の狭間に到着する。
I didn't think that was a thing that would have an
時
edge,
空の
but there
番
you
人
go.
X に会い、みんなの力を強くする方法や時空のバグについての話を聞く。
If you also play the extra stages, the first few chapters, you'll reach 100% before the last chapter.
準備はいいか？
ピピピピピピ。
さ
That's
あ、
perfect.
着くぞ。
So the percentage thing is basically completely off. Alright, fair enough, really. This is new. This is well. At least this area didn't look like this last time. It's the same place.
謎衣装のお兄さん。
やあ T おうリンゴそして仲間がこんなにも嬉しいよ。僕はここからなかなか動けないけれど、さて知りたいのは強くなる方法だったかな。
その前に聞いておきたいことがある。
ピピ。
スクエアスが混乱した原因、会ったことがないはずなのにまた会いたいと願ったのは俺たちなんだろう。
T、それは
So they are getting into this.
アルルやカーバンクル、他にも俺は知るはずのないみんなに会った時、
So
な
I
んと
guess
なくだが
this guy is why they forgot? As in squares? Or was it just like previous game ending? It was like a split. I forget. That was like
どう
years
すれ
ago.
ばいいんだ。
T 落ち着いて。それはね、悪くない。
そう言えるのか。
Harukunaiよね。
世界っていうのは変わり続けるものさ。どう変わっていくのか、僕はね T、 君たちの思いを否定せずに、そんなことを君たちに期待しているんだよ。
Oh, thank you, Little Hill, for following.
X、 ありがとう。
お礼を言う必要
For
はない
once,
よ。
Twitch actually emailed me during the stream about that.
こんなことを
So I don't have any notification
君た
stuff
ち
set
が
up
言ってた
because
恩
of
から
it.
言ったらとっても些細なことなんだ。
This is too small an operation for that.
まだわからなくていいよ。
He's up to
君たち
shenanigans.
が強くなる必要があるのは確かだ。さあ、みんなでかかっておいで。今の実力を僕に見せてくれ。
It's gonna be one of these, yeah, it's one of these fucking skill battles. Alright,
俺が相手だ。
let's see how we do. Probably miserably.
君は負けないよ。
Oh, he's fucking going for it, is he?
テトリス。
Yeah, he's going for it. Alright.
サイン。ホールド。テトリス。決めてやれ。
I didn't go anywhere near the way I hoped to land.
受け取って。
サイン。サイン。
スピードアップ。
やあ。
No, it's- I dropped. I didn't mean for that to drop. Oh shit.
ホールド。
助けるよ。受け取って。
やあ。
Yeah, nah, retry. I should probably use that as the ultimate, honestly. So probably shouldn't use it with this kind of block, because that just seems to fuck it up, like royally.
負けないよ。
Or is it him who got his just an auto Tetris out of his?
ホールドサイテトリス
なかなか効いたよ。スピードアップ。
テトリス
でこれはスピードアップ。
Shit, whatever. Kill him.
テトリス
なかなか効いたよ。腕が鈍ったな。
挑戦
Alright, that went a bit smoother. Mainly because it's, you know, the Tetris ones. The Tetris ones I think I can kind of do, provided the boss doesn't have
なるほどね。
basically just kill moves like Satan did,
手を
but
抜いていたのか
いいや、みんなちゃんと強いよ。でも相手はスクエアス、時空のバグと言われている相手だからね。おそらくなりふり構わず攻撃してくるだろう。今のままじゃきっとかなわないね。
強くなる方法ってあるの？アミティ？だって
music though, yeah, like the Puyo music in the background, it's really
私
good.
たちじゃ話さえ聞いてもらえない。そういうことでしょ？アミティ。
Mm, better
ちゃ
than
んと
Tetris
強
next
くな
time.
らなきゃ。そうだね、アミティ。アミティは強いね。そうかな。
What were you gonna say, Hammer? Unless my chat's frozen. Which I don't think it has. Because you said also, and I wondered also.
君は素敵だ。でも少し焦りすぎているかもしれない。今みんな不安だろうけど、
Roundabout 1 today. Yeah, that's timely.
僕の話を聞いてほしい。
It's a good game. That's good. I want to play that. I know there's a double pack of those I want to get, but that's down the ways like quite a bit. Ah, training arc.
結論から言うと、君たちがいきなり強くなってスクエアスを圧倒する
We do not have a hyperbolic
そ
Tetris
んな方
chamber.
法を僕は知らない。
そんな。
でもこの問題を解決する鍵を握る存在なら知っているよ。マール、君
Wait,
の
what had to be?
私ですか？
マールは自覚していないかもしれないけれど、スクエアスと一緒にずっとこの世界を見守ってきた。君の力はそんなものじゃないし、
Actual, I should put that in, like, actually, like,
忘れていること
download
も
Pyro and Mithra and all that.
多分まだ
I don't know when I'm next gonna play Smash. I was gonna say if ever. I probably will play it again at some point, but yeah.
あの子にも
Not for
らっ
ages.
た力もあるね。マールが全てを思い出すこ
Girl in
と
the
が
book.
できれ
That's the
ば
girl from that 3DS Puyo RPG we just didn't get because Sega was still afraid of
スクエアス
like
に
you know, giving
対抗
Puyo a
できる
chance and still kind of is.
と思うよ。
X それは予想なのか確定事項なのか。
ビビビ。
さあね、
Does that matter? Not really.
協力をすること、それ自体が君たちの訓練にもなるんじゃないかな。
はあ X はいつも割と面倒くさいな。
え
ちょっとわかります。
え
でもやるしかないんでしょ？ググググ。
そうだね。君たちには
X 俺たちのために君が作った特殊な訓練空間に早く飛ばしてくれ。
なんで知っているんだ？
X のことだから。そのくらいは用意してくれていると思っていた
Sounds
が。
like he's all doing basically, I guess.
本当にあるのか。
ああ。
There's also, yeah, I want to get to it at some point, but I mean, like, they look like sick games. It's just finding time, basically. There's a lot of stuff on my backlist that are just like basically platformers.
だからなんでわかるのかな。
ありがとう X。 じゃあ早くしてくれ。
みんないってらっしゃい。
ピッピピピここが。それじゃあ早速始めましょう。どれどれ。メモによると心を癒すかわいい。一旦帰ります。
待ってくれリンゴ。 X はああ見えて真面目だ。このメモもきっと何か意味が。
It's pretty front.
やってみるしかないかな。
Unless no one considers these are the little creatures
といえば
cute.
ググ
といえば
ピッピよろしくねカー君。
頼めるか。おう。
ピッピ
Creature war.
ありがとう。それじゃ
勝負だ。
グーピー。
Last time it was the other way around and we were... Oh. Item mode. This is probably gonna go terribly. Don't know the point of those ones, honestly. I think this is meant to be a speed move like the other one. That wasn't quite right. But it was basically a complete leg up to hopefully wreck him. It seems like it could quickly become very ruinous when playing it. Like you would just start destroying the other person very quickly. I have no idea how you would build chains with this amount of blocks going on. There we go. Like really building up, considering how much shit they keep throwing at you. Alright, we're on time with it. The freeze on them.
本当にあるんでしょうか。
Yeah, probably.
どうしたのさ。だって私スクエアスにあっさりと操られてしまって、仮に思い出したとしても。マール、はい、できるって信じるところから始めよう。僕も信じるから。アルルもそう、僕も下を向いてちゃできることもできなくなっちゃう。まず笑って、まあ楽しくね。
Bless.
いい笑顔だ。はあ、アルルイケメン。
リンゴ？
ああ、すみません。それじゃあ次のメモを見てみましょう。
Beep.
いきまーす。それでは次のお題、気分を上げるニコニコ仲良し対決。
I will hear friends. That's it's a lot less specific, that one.
多分。
これなら簡単だ
Oh,
ね。
pardon me.
です。
Oh, well, I guess she is the smiliest person here, with the unsmiliest person here.
なんで私なのよ。リンゴやアルルとはもともとすっごく仲良しだもん。
Since forever.
じゃあそっちでやってりゃいいでしょ。エストだってもっと仲良くなりたいし、話を聞け。ねえ、いいでしょエス。エス、エス、エス。
How can you deny that little smile?
対決しようよ。そしたら私すごく嬉しいしマールも嬉しくなると思うんだ。それに S だって嬉しい気持ちに。うるさい。それ以上つきまとうならお仕置きだからね。お仕置きって勝負ってことよ。やったー、勝負してくれるんだね。それじゃあ仲良く始めよう。
Friendly. Deeply friendly.
こうなるのよ。
Yes. I guess it's gonna be like a string of Puyo fights and a string of Tetris fights. This is under gravity. Saucy. It's not quite correct, but it will do. That's not quite correct either. I just completely hit her Tetris, that's fine. That's gonna hurt. sort of works. That sort of works. That works. Ish. No, it's not 4 there. I mean, at least she's not clearing garbage all that fast, otherwise this would be very fucked. Hello, Amamly. Quality options exist. A boon from Twitch, at long last. The wonders never cease. Well, it didn't block where I was going for, at least. Hell, it might even work out. No, it won't. Yeah, I know. I've actually bought Loop Hero. It's sitting there. It's not gonna be. I do want to stream it actually. There's at least some runs of it, or I don't know how long these things will go. But it's sitting there, and it might not be next game, but it will be on the stream at some point. So that's the good shit. I played the demo and it was just like, ah, this is taking me completely. The aesthetic is exactly my shit, and it's a mode of gameplay I quite like.
S、友達ができてよかったな。
誰が見ててほっこりしちゃいました。なんでもう話が通じないやつばっかり。次に行くのよ。
Stream crashed for me, but Twitch has a new feature where you can refresh the stream mode and refresh the whole page. You see, it was a forced tutorial on their new stream refresh, but not full page refresh. It was a deliberate crash.
いざ参ります。次は心ハラハラシリアスライバル勝負。
俺の出番か。
え、シェゾどうした？
シリアスでライバルと呼べるのは俺とアルルのことだろう。
そうだっけ？
No.
アルル、お前は俺のものだ。
あ、はい。
が、しまった。お前のライバルの座は俺のものだというつもりが。
If you meant, sure.
ごめんね。シェゾじゃさっぱりシリアスになりそうにないよ。
アルル、
大丈夫です。お任せあれ。うちには演技派がおりますから。マグロくん。行きますよ。よーい、アクション。
アンドリンゴ、我が宿敵。
あの雑な振りでなんか始まった。それはこっちのセリフだ。佐々木マグロ。
God
お前の
bless.
仕打ちは恨んでも恨みきれねえ。
何があったんでしょうか。
The point is, Marl just has to believe it.
サボテンに水をやりすぎてからしかけたこと。うちの猫ちゃんにご飯をあげて
Why are you feeding a cat
太ら
rice?
せたこと。
I don't think you can do that.
ドキドキなんだ。マールがいいならいいと思うけど。そりゃこっちのセリフじゃ。
I mean, I could be wrong.
よくもおばあちゃ
That's sinful.
おばあちゃんショックでおやつの甘夏を半分残したんじゃ。さらに言わせてもらうとリス先輩の中身を見ようとしよったな。
There's an inside?
唐突にやり玉にあげられる私。
もう許せん。勝負じゃ佐々木マグロ。
上等だアンドリンゴ。
どうなってしまうのでしょうか。
Tetris fight. I'm surprised it's not this Puyo versus Puyo. Oh, this is item one. Oh boy. Oh, that's already gone completely to shit.
やっちゃえ。
おお
You have to work that a wee bit more for this, but hey.
やっちゃえ。
The blocks are all at the same time very forgiving, I guess, so hey, balances out.
いいね。よっとフリケン。
But if he's actually going to play Puyo seriously, he might destroy me.
やりました。
おフリケン。
やっちゃえ。
おフリケン。
None of this is ideal.
解けた。解けた。やりました。
No, none of this is ideal at all.
解けた。やっちゃえ。サイン。
フリケン。
やっちゃえ。サイン。サイン。サイン。やりました。サイン。サイン。
おお
解けた。
受け取って
Ah, that's a mod. Actually, you know what? That helps.
おフリケン。
Well, would have helped a bit more if I could get that.
おフリケン。
Bit spicy.
やっちゃえ。ごサイン。サイン。
受け取ってフリケン。
But, oh, he's fucked with this is a nasty one.
お
Oh, that was awful.
いいね。
Ha!
いいね。よっとフリケン。
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
いいね。
Yeah, he's going to destroy me. It's fine.
覚えてろ。
Once watched the Niji Sanji Tetris tournament, and during the finals I kept thinking, these people are pretty good, so you would almost need a minute to defeat them. Yeah, that's honestly like the only metric for how good you can do.
アンドリンゴ。
You can survive the initial, like, full white bomb
こちらこそだ。
and get past, like, the 25-second mark, and then you're good.
それでこそ
And, you know, there's every second after that, it's just adding to, like, your legacy as a Tetris god.
ライバル。 どうしたの？熱いライバル関係にハラハラドキドキなんです。もう一回言うね。マールがいいならいいけど。
Stop questioning the process, Oral.
じゃあ次に行くか。
あれ、仲良しだった2人戦うことに。楽しかったね、マグロくん。
僕はヒヤヒヤしたよ、リンゴちゃん。
それなりにうまくいったのではないでしょうか。
だといいけど。
それでは引き続き張り切ってまいりましょう。
僕に任せて。
Rule set swap. Pardon me.
スクエアス、何か思い出せそうな。じゃあ次を読み上げますよ。マール、何か思い出したら教えてください。はい。それではラブラブ、イチャイチャ、熱烈勝負。
I don't see how this one lines up.
それってアミティのスイッチが入った。ラブラブ勝負ってつまりキャー、ダメ。
She's about to. I was gonna say be so disappointed. She's probably actually gonna be happy with it anyway.
結構難しいお題ですね。
冷静だな、リンゴ。
だってラブラブと聞いて主張してきそうな方
Larder
々
screeching. Some of the choices are really good. Ah, Susan.
リンゴちゃん、一緒に。
Why are they here?
サタン、真面目にやって。コロ、仕事に戻ってください。
Stan. Princely whimper.
しょぼー。
I kind of wish it said Satanly whimper, but you know.
この通り忙しいですし。
強いな、二人とも。
Can sense your
ここ
fear.
にいないなら私には関係ないわね。ルルもダメか。
ん？フェリーどうしたんだい？
なんでもないです。
ならいいけど。
何かよこし。
Oh, you just beat the shit out of him off screen for speaking.
絶対ありえないこと、先輩に対して。そんなこと。僕は
喧嘩はやめよう。
やっぱりまとまらないね。ぐぐぐぐぐ。そこのみんな、ここのみんな。
They're meant to be like. I think they're meant to be like dicing rods, kind of.
J、L、何
I don't remember if they're meant to be Tonfa. No, they're probably meant to be Tonfa. I don't remember. I just know she has them on a lot of stuff.
ラブラブといえば可愛い双子と
Probably meant to be dicing rods. I don't know.
ワンちゃんのことに決まってるでしょ。
こら、また愛をからかおうと。
いや、大丈夫だ、T。
愛、平気なのか？
僕もやられてばっかりじゃいないってことさ。
I mean, that's a hell of a saying.
さすが愛。やったー。さすが愛。日頃から J と L とラブラ
Look
ブ
for
して
the
きた
game
成果だね。
box to see what the age rating was.
かかっておいで。いたずらな双子ちゃん。負けはしないさ。
Probably like 3, maybe 7. Can you imagine a 3-year-old trying to play Puyo Puyo Tetris?
ぷよぷよだね。
This is a lot of purple. This is a hectic amount of purple.
さてさて、調査しますか。
ワクワク。
変化だ。
チェンジ。
Yeah, do that.
ス。
痛いじゃないか。
Oh, that's unfortunate. No, no, just go for it.
さてさて。さてさて。さてさて。調査しますか。
Oh wait, no, it disappeared. That's fine. That's good. It doesn't just destroy you that way then. Speaking of destroyed.
変化だ。
チェンジ。ダブルミラー。
お返しさ。
ダブルミラー。
メリー。調査しますか。
ワクワク。
I don't know, they both say stuff about love in their things. Shit.
変化だ。
ワクワク。
Yeah, they're gonna destroy me, no matter what. I'm Puyo anyway.
さてさて。
It's time just to desperately build.
ワクワク。
変化だ。ビューティフォー。
It's actually
テトリス。
desirable.
痛いじゃないか。
Yep, put that there. Yep,
さてさて。
get rid of that.
変化だ。さてさて。さてさて。
Alright,
調査しますか。ビューティフォー。
almost a 4.
さてさて。調査しますか。
ワクワク。ダブルミラー。
変化だ。
Ah, that came over the Puyo side, alright.
ワクワク。
さてさて。
How many of these blocks do I do?
ワクワク。
さてさて。さてさて。変化だ。さてさて。調査しますか。さてさて。変化だ。
I mean, almost have them on one side at least.
ビューティフォー。
Nah, it's just build for survival.
ダブルミラー。
ビューティフォー。
ダブルミラー。
変化だ。
Slash murder.
さてさて。調査しますか。
Destroy. No, yeah.
痛いじゃないか。
Yeah.
エルのせいだ。ジェイのせいだ。
重力を味方
I
に
miss people that are obsessed with those dicing rods much better than flat Earth. I don't think I've heard about anyone being obsessed with them to the point of being that kind of comparable. I also see, I think I missed a bot coming in then.
負けちゃったね。ジェイ。
はいすごいじゃないか。
ピピピピピピ。
もう怖がりは卒業。
放っておいてやってくれ。だいぶ無理をしていたようだ。
Well, he lasted a bit longer, so I...
愛のことは任せろ。
マル
Sleepy grumbles.
すみません。あんたのためにシャキッとしなさく。ごめんなさい。
S
でも気のせいかもしれませんが、皆さんの勝負を見ていたら
Thanks for your input. I know,
何
right?
か
To be fair, it's still more valuable input than anything Clug has to
感じる
say.
ものが本当 調子でどんどん行こう。可愛がってる。
Big bag.
丸の記憶を取り戻しみんなの力も鍛えるために
Just, through the usual methods.
SAKU サクサクいくんだよ。
テンションが上がっているな。
普段見られない対決ばっかりだからね。次はゴージャス美脚の美女対決。話が早そうなやつ来たね。というと、
Ah, well, there you go.
なるほど。
今度こそ出番のようね。
私を呼びましたかしら。
この強く優雅で
It's basically just who has the biggest egos here. Let them go.
誇る私のことを。
圧がすごい。
Came in kicking. I saw that. I saw what you did. I saw your sin.
ルルとラフィーナって似てるところあるよね。おほほな感じのところとか。
I was kind of hoping she would actually mimic the laugh.
自信家で実は魔導の力が。
アルル
アルルさん、
どうでもいいおしゃべりはおやめなさい。
そうだね。それでは張り切っていってもらいましょう。
この美貌にかけて、
この気品にかけて勝負ですわ。
As you like. Big bag. Beautiful. This is not ideal. This is.
こっちよ。
行くわよ。神道滅風神脚。
No, that was not ideal. Yeah.
お見舞いするわ。
Probably fucked up again. I just realized what I was doing.
精神風神脚。
Okay, that's fine at least.
ブラーム、さすが私。
行くわよ。覚悟なさい。精神てこっちなさい。当然よ。
ご覧なさい。
Like, why?
行くわよ。
I fucked it up.
ブラーム、さすが
The
私。
blocks, the blobs don't perfectly line up the way the Tetris blocks do, which is just destructive sometimes.
こっちよ。ご覧なさい。
Sorry, chat falls through the scrolls. That yeah. Played about a Guild Wars faction with a 14-year-old account. Apparently I call my character Der Noob. Bless tiny memory. チーム costs €10. Is it worth it to hide your shame? The shame of your sin. That's probably completely incorrect. No, actually, that might be fine. That was actually perfectly fine. No, this doesn't work. They'll work. No. Oh, yeah, well. Really hard to judge the Puyo ones compared to the Tetris ones. So I think you spent €10 this weekend then.
女王の鉄拳いかが？
Ow.
なかなかやるじゃない？
I would live with the shame.
次はありませんわよ。 し握手した。なんかありもしない友情
Friendship was forged this day.
友情。そう、私は
I mean, that's a given.
友達だった。
Exactly.
友達だった。
Make sure you like just add in the Cybot to every single sentence just so they get it.
マール、あなたを信じています。私の力、記憶をたどっているみたい。なんだか話しかけづらい雰囲気。何か思い出しかけているんでしょうか。
Maybe. I mean, if it's plainly just that they were friends, that's gonna be it.
何かあれはスクエアスでもなんで。マール、続けましょうか。大丈夫なの？グググーグググ。どうかな。次のお題は静かな対決。
なんだその今までのお題に比べて投げ。
T やれば。
なんでだ。
T ってほら、
He's not exactly like
テトリス王者なんだ
quiet
よ
though.
ね。
ああ、まあな。
そんな華やかな肩書きをつけ
Pretty
るほど
basic.
結構地味な感じだし。
Destroyed.
地味って言うな。
あ、気にしてた？
していない。していないって言っているだろ。
うん、分かってますよ。ごめんね。それじゃあね、それじゃあね。相手はシグ、やってみようよ。だってシグっていつも静かで、
She has you there.
ワイワイしてるみんなの中では落ち着いてると思う。
You are physically incapable of true noise.
ぼーっとしてるだけじゃございませんの？そんなことないよね、シグ。シグにはきっと深い考えが。ごめん、聞いてなかった。
But he is the sleeper.
シグ。まあ、カードは決まりましたね。とても落ち着いている T と貴重な薄め
Unshakably?
の水色の少年。ファイ。
じゃあやるか。
やるのか。
ああ。
ビビ。
Apparently the publisher for Sinking City cracked it and recompiled it to sell on Steam. Jesus Christ. I did see that Valve explained that they got like the developer file at the DMCA and Valve complied with it. Which is, you know, that's an immediate like get out of jail free card on their part. They can just be like, oh, DMCA, we can't say otherwise. Or rather, we're not gonna fight it otherwise because fuck you, publisher. That is like the peak of shadiness though. As a publisher, it's not gonna get much business anymore. Basically anyone. Well, any developers, I mean. There's plenty of people who either don't know or don't care who'll just buy anything from them anyway. Fucking, you have it out for me today, these block selections, I swear to God. I'll just make do. Whoops. Where's gone? Just, yeah, it's pretty suicidal to crack, you know, a game you're publishing just so you can sell it after being told to stop selling it. That's like a... It's the peak of like, don't do this. Go for it. I do want to build for the Tetrises, but at this point I'd rather keep things clean and neat than chance it. And it's not giving me much options in that regard anyway.
なんだっけ視野
テトリス
なんだっけなんだっけ
テトリス
なんだっけ
テトリス
Should probably start dealing with digging down to deal with the garbage then.
ホールドサイサイサイやサイサイ
なんだっけ
サイホールドや
なんだっけ
He is. This is one of those things that makes me like sincerely doubt people who claim like, oh, Tetris is too powerful for Puyo. Like, nah, man. Like, I don't think that's true at all. Well, like seeing the AI do shit like this.
Spinning. Side.
Fucking fine.
Side.
Would help if I could get the blocks I crave.
Side. Hold. Side. Spinning. Side.
There we go.
挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。
Both Frog Wars as well as the publisher still have full access to the Steam page, so both of their announcements are next to each other on the page under recent news. Oh boy. That's gonna be fun. Have they said anything about it? Like, has the publisher responded through that way, or are they just like pretending nothing's wrong?
ありがとう。
Thinking of saying nothing.
楽しかったよ。
そうか、コメントをひねり出さなくていいと思うよ。
That's an expression that's like,
デリカ
haha.
シー。
ごめんってば。でも今気になるのはマールですよね。
ああ。どうかな、マール。
ええ、思い出しました。本当に言うのが怖い。
I don't think this publisher said anything since Frog Wars' last announcement. That might be technically the smartest thing to do, because the moment you started saying shit, the moment people started picking it apart to smack you with the pieces.
少しお時間をください。
Alright.
マール？
We're gonna have to literally beat the truth out of her.
思い出した気がします。私とスクエアスの正体全部私のせいなんです。
マール、落ち着こう。ゆっくりでいい。一から教えてくれ。
At the dawn of time,
私はずっと世界を
will
見
of the
守って
world.
いた。いわゆる時空の意志と呼ばれるもの。それがある日人格を持った結果の存在です。私はそう、私はもともと一人だった。でも日々楽しそう
Then
に
you
勝負を
made
する
another.
皆さんを見て話し相手が欲しくなりました。そうして私は自分の力の一部を使ってスクエアスを作り出しました。
Puyo created Tetris.
それってつまりはい。
Your son.
私が作った
Or that.
弟
Sure, that works. All those could still use a question mark because they seem unbearably sarcastic without it. We can't have mothers in this game.
私は嬉しかった。私は世界の楽しさを象徴するから、スクエアスには世界の正しさを見守っていてほしいと、そう頼みました。スクエアスは喜んでずっと一緒にいてくれました。仲良しだったんだね。でもそれからしばらくして別々だった2つの世界がある時混ざったんです。ぷよぷよと
テトリス。
驚きました。
That they did write whole plots around this literal crossover thing happening is always great. I adore that.
私たちも皆さんにはもちろん
We weren't thought of until Puyo Tetris 2.
誰にも気づかれないように2つの世界が正しく分かたれるよう
Literally.
裏でそうだったんだ。結局世界はきちんと元通りに分かれて、皆さんの記憶からこの事件のことはでもまた会いたいって自覚がないまま心の奥底で
Not gone enough, let's be real.
記憶はないはずなのに
Never are gone enough.
絆が心当たりが
正直ありすぎるな。
私はそれを見て言いました。素敵ですねって。そうしたら
Flip the fuck out because he can't have anything to do with beauty.
マーレ、どうした？
頭がまだ思い出せていないところがあると。どうしよう。勝負思い出しますから。いいの？
And it's worked so far.
ここは私の頑張りどころだと思うので、そういうことなら行くよマール、頑張って。
I was expecting it to. There we go. Wits for you. That's fucked everything up. This hasn't though. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, did that do anything? No, it just took a sec to come in. Really start clearing some of these blocks. Ah, I realized where I should have put that. Yeah, I should have waited for that. Oh well. Just go to the corner now to see the chat suddenly go like, "Welcome to the chat room." I'm like, uh oh. Like, why are you doing this? Nibut. God. Nebuchadnezzar came out 2 weeks ago, which is an Impressions game style city builder. Yeah. Have you tried it, or is that just this is one that's caught your interest? Also, how badly did I fuck the name? Excuse me. I'm shriekingly angry about girls having fun without him. The how of that is a big point of contention, but sure. He has no friends. Well, I gotta get inside his brain and like, you know, redefine what right means. You believe me? I mean, yeah, nothing about it seems wrong or out of place or anything. Ah, there he is. A world out of order. Koyani Skatsky. Yep. Two diametrically opposed principles. Orderliness is the complete opposite of fun. It is purely for, like, you know, the joyless scrotes of the world. I find it kind of odd that we need like a summary for this, considering it's not, you know, that complex. Pardon me.
思い出したみたいだね。
X、何もかも知っていたのか。
とんでもない。ただマールに何かを感じていた。しかし想像以上の事件だったみたいだね。まさか君が時空の意志とは。恐縮です。ねえね
そんなにすごいならさ、スクエアスをどうにかできたりしないの？
We have to fucking own him first.
申し訳ありません。私の力は集めた分も含め
I gotta tear out of him with fucking meat-highest power.
そっか。
Ah, don't worry
僕た
about
ち
it.
でなんとかするから。
Yeah, exactly. Arl knows what's up. Just fuck it, we'll go do it.
ピッピッピー。
誰をなんとかする。
And speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
わーわーリンゴちゃん
Oh, they brought him along. Okay.
エコロ。
言った通り捕まえてきたぞ。
サタン。
捕まえただと違うな。直々に来てやったんだ。
Whatever you say.
何もかも正しい方へ終わらせ。
スクエアス、私に怒っているなら、皆さんに乱暴をするのは
思い出したのか、マール。
皆さんのおかげです。
It really is just almost
まだ
friends.
何も分かっていないようだな。まあ、
来ますよ。
構えろみんな。
Didn't I set up Tetris teams? There we go.
俺が相手だ。
It's a Hebrew name. Ah, okay, fair enough. Don't know that language very well. Let's see if Google Translator is option to pronounce it. Yeah, the New Game Plus Expo happened. That wasn't neat enough. It was nothing as like wild as like Suda being green screened over No More Heroes 3 gameplay, but there was a lot of fun things there. It did have a lot of good stuff. Like for instance, finally, fucking. Oh. Okay, I can do that. Just have missions now, huh? I completely fucked it. It doesn't. I didn't actually hear that bit. That includes 2 in 1 again. Maybe we'll get a local English, like a local release here this time instead of having to import like fucking limited game run copies. He's going to, yeah, he's just going to murder me. Fuck yeah, no, it's over. But yeah, finally, like, Soul Nomad gets a remaster, which is another thing I've been wanting for a long time. I'm just constantly going like, why haven't you done this yet? It makes no sense why you haven't done this yet. I don't own Phantom Brave on Steam. I remember hearing, at least initially, there's something up with the port. That kind of threw me off. I don't know what I'm doing. We're just gonna beat our heads against this and talk about shit until finally it falls over. Especially when he can just do that. At least we can like fully get rid of it. Well, until he immediately undoes it, but sure. Didn't have any problem, that's good at least. It'd be really nice if you would give me like fucking anything to put here. Thank you, Jesus. I really like adding a mission condition on top of this is also just like, what the hell are you doing? Why would you do it like this? Yeah, so this is at least going to be a Volume 2, and I'm convinced Volume 2 is La Pucelle and Makai Kingdom. So that's the only thing that makes sense. I guess there's also like the... oh, what do you call them? Rhapsody games. But I would imagine they would be like a later one if they even do them at all. It's just one of those things where, like, you know, you've had these actually like rather beloved niche games for ages and just didn't do anything with them. It was just weird. It's like, why haven't they done this yet? It just makes sense, but they just haven't done it. Okay, you gotta just do this properly. You got it. I cleared the mission, but I still have to beat him. Of course. Just go. I'm just dead. Cat tank game that looked neat. I don't actually remember that. Offhand, anyway. What else was there? Gunvolt 3, that's an obvious one. I will say, like I said on Twitter, and, like, you know, it takes titanium testicles to lead a Gunvolt 3, like a Mega Man style platformer game, like, you know, trailer thing, with a video message from Keiji Inafune. Like, it takes titanium testicles to think you can swing that. And Blaster Master 03, yeah, that was the ending surprise one. Disgaea 6 got its Western release date, which is like June 29th, if I remember right. Oh, another one. I fucked myself already. I really don't know what the hell they expected you to do in these. Like, at all. Like, the amount of damage he puts out is just like, what on earth? And he can do it so fucking fast. Much faster than you can. Do I need to do the mission things to actually win, or is that just a bonus point thing? I mean, even if it isn't, it's also the only way I know how to do any of this shit. The damage he does. I have to do that just to survive attacks, and he can just string multiple kill shots together like it's nothing. Like, so fast, too. Like, he just has to do any at all, and his stats are so inflated, he just destroys me outright. I really don't know what the hell they want you to do with this. It's not Puyo, because the amount of time it would take me to get the a similar thing going in Puyo, he would just kill me anyway. I am not good at Puyo. Maybe it is Puyo if you were good at Puyo, I don't know. But I'm not, so it's not an option. This is just fucked already. He also always has the exact right blocks to get at Tetris very quickly, I feel like, whereas the game has no such concerns for me. It's not even a Tetris. It really is just he's doing like 2 or 3 line clears and destroying me. Like, it would be really nice if you start giving me so many of those. Like, he just gets all flat shit and he just slams them down. Like it's nothing. Like this, thank you, Jesus. But it matters, if he does any individual hit, it just ends my life. It doesn't even have to be a Tetris or anything. Like, what was that? That was like a 2-line clear, and that was over half my health. I really don't get the point of these. What else was there at Minigame Plus? Because there were a few things I was like, oh, that looks neat, but I've forgotten what they were. There's this guy who released it. There was his fucked already. Oh my god. There's actually a lot of Wii indie games, which was a bit of a surprise. The players them doing a lot despite their store going down, so I guess it really is just their store isn't enough for them anymore. It's good to see that they're still picking stuff up there. He's not dying at all, he just took like basically scratch damage. Was not quite what I hoped it would be. He did recover health. There's a Hebrew option, but there's no audio system to read it. I think we should just call it by the name of the Akkadian language instead of the Hebrew name. I'll read that in a sec. That's very bad. Ukadira Yusur the second. Or Edel, I guess, not second. Or whatever. So that's pretty nifty, having Hebrew language options and all. I know what it's like playing a game in Hebrew. Fuck me, come on. He does so much damage so casually, it's just like, I know I keep saying, but it is just insane, the difference. Naboo preserve my firstborn. Okay, so it's probably not a very optimistic city builder. You're not giving it a lot of hope that your city will last or do much. That's a good thing I did that, because he immediately had a Tetris. And that would have just killed me outright, just based on that. Like, I literally can't get anywhere near the same amount of shit he can. It's to the point where I'm like, maybe I should just go turn that auto difficulty thing on or whatever, because I'm beginning to feel like they intended for you to play with it and just didn't care if you didn't. Because the complete tilting of the stats in these skill fights is like, beyond the pale. That's like, come on. This is almost literally as fast as I can make these things go, and it's not enough. It's ridiculous. I'll turn it on for this and then turn it back off for the regular stages. The regular stages are fine, but those are just complete horseshit. I wanna guess auto difficulty means it will tune it down. If it doesn't, then just... It probably will, you know, will tune it down if I get my shit kicked out again, but... Pardon me. Don't think it actually has a heat reoption. Ah, fair enough, okay. Of the character from the Old Testament, who was also a pretty important historical figure. Fair enough. No, we're backing straight back out. No, 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 no. Even with the auto difficulty thing, I am not fighting one of these goddamn fights of the Puyo. Like, just no. Thank you. That's the king who built the Tower of Babel. Ah. That's a much easier mission than before. What the fuck? Okay, look at the difference in the speed of him putting stuff down. Like, holy shit. Sega, you could just, you know, balance the game from the outset instead of this. Instead of making you pick the auto difficulty option to turn on easy mode. Did they call it auto difficulty because it's just to hide the fact that it is easy mode? Yeah, it's still beefy damage when he does get something off, but that's a lot, you know, it's actually manageable though. That being said, it shouldn't slow down to nothing. Okay, but that's a lot more telling, like, yeah, maybe that's the king who built the Tower of Babel. Ugh. So, like, I assume that it must be set in, like, old, like, ancient times like that, then. Probably even in the general Asian region.
勝ったと思って油断したお前たちまとめてもう二度とこの世界に戻ってこられないようにまさかスクエアスダメですそれだけは
Why can he do that? Especially if she literally is the will of the worlds and just should just unwill it. Edge of Two Worlds. Welcome to the Edge of Two Worlds. Oh, I didn't turn off the auto thing. Welcome to the void of ships. He's the king of Babylon from around 600 BC to 560 BC, so the game should take place around then. Hey.
そんなことはお前たちにはそして全てをなかったこと
I
に
mean,
する
you tried it, it didn't happen, so...
それはお前たちがバグに等しい存在だからだ
時空のバグってスクエアスのことじゃ
何を言っている時空のバグはお前たちだ会いたいと思ったのだろう会えて会えて嬉しかったそう思ったのだろう本来なら正しくない時空の交わりで
それのどこが悪いの？会えて嬉しかったならまた会いたいって願っちゃうよ。そんなこともダメなの？スクエア。
ダメに決まっている。
Of course
その
it
せい
is.
でマールは混
Is
乱
it
してい
because
る。
it seemed to cause you terror?
正しくなきゃいけないの？
先ほどから話が。
じゃあ私時空のバグでもいいよ。え？スクエアスの言う正しいとかってそんなに大事？
Do something wrong for once. Like for everything outside of the story mode, it's pretty much like same old, same old.
楽しさ。正しさ。
In the story mode, like I think the story is more entertaining, but like I think pretty much the only black mark is like the skill battles, like the boss fight skill battles, where you have to use like skills and have like a HP meter and shit. Because without auto difficulty turned on, they are literally so tilted against you that pretty much every single one will kill you in a single hit, or 2 hits. And they will also put off, like, that's just with like double and single line, triple line clears in Tetris and shit. Like they will just maul the hell out of you, which is rather frustrating to actually play. But it's, you know, it's funner, like a funner story than I remember Puyo Tetris 1 being rather.
悪くなるに決まっている。
Oh, Inferno, by the way.
難しいことはわかんないけど、私はみんなと会いたいって思うことの方が。
I know there's like whole thing, because like Chris retweets on Twitter and stuff of like people being dissatisfied with like the online multiplayer balance between Tetris and Puyo, but for like mere mortals, I don't think that actually matters.
そんなことは聞いていない。
スクエアスだってきっとわかるよ。みんなと仲良くなれば。
ありえない。時間の無駄だ。来るならば。こ。
just rush him down and shit stomp him. And I hope that's basically the entirety of this chapter, is just stomping on him over and over again. Mind you, being terrible at Puyo, what do I know? Okay, now it's not that he's like moving much faster, it's just that we're in high gravity. It's not quite what I wanted, but hell, it will do. Fucker. This might seem like some mad ploy, it isn't. I'm just an idiot. I just got fucked over. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. That worked out a lot better than I thought it would. That's not.
テトラゴンテトラゴン
Long time no see, yeah. Been a while.
少しはやるな
I mean, you know, it's, I would say, like, you know, if Puyo Tetris 1's online, if you play that at all, and that's, you know, that's still active, you might as well just keep playing that. If not, you probably get this to play this online. And otherwise, you know, it's pretty much just the same game again with a different story mode. One of the Steam reviews said that unlike the Impressions games, there were no fights in the game, which is interesting. Yeah, because he historically defeated Jerusalem and fought multiple wars against Egypt and its allies. It is finally called the Destroyer of Nations.
強くなってきたようだな
Makes that Tower of Babel thing a bit funnier.
しかし無駄だそして俺の力は
Well, why haven't you?
そんなのわかんないもんね
Basically.
ぐぐぐぐぐぐハルル何度でも立ち上がってくるならこっちだって何度でも行くよ
We will just keep stomping on you for this entire, the entire rest of this.
行きまーす本当の時空のバグは僕たちでいいなんてアミティは面白いな
何を笑っ
僕君の立場もちょっとわかるいろいろ見てきたからね
Has he?
そんな風に自らがんじがらめになっている
So he sounds like he's a pretty recent thing. He's not some ancient thing.
何か感じるところがあるよ
I mean, I forget, was Sonic added to Puyo Quest after Puyo Tetris 1? I think he was. Which means they have the assets now for this. Or at least, you know, most of the assets anyway, for this.
でも
That they didn't have before.
誰も望んでないルールなんてだよ
Arl says if no one obeys the laws, there's no point in laws.
は
正しいとか関係ないんだスクエアススクエアスググググ
なんだ
君は
Time to throw down.
正しいって言葉に縛られない君の言葉を聞きたい
マル
今私の
正しいことをやり遂げる
Oops.
それ以外に答えなんかない
ふーん意地になってるんだ
Now it's time to throw down.
どういうセリフだ
Throw him down.
君がもう少し素直になれるように勝負だよ
Shit. Whatever, it's fine.
えいファイヤー
I completely fucked that
テ
up.
トラゴン
えいえい
テトラゴン
えい
Just have to.
えいファイヤー
テトラゴン
えいファイヤーえいえいファイヤー
Okay, maybe getting somewhere. Maybe.
テトラゴン
That's a big maybe. That's unfortunate.
テトラゴン
I ask, what are you doing? And the answer is, I don't fucking know. If I knew, I wouldn't be in this problem. Wouldn't be in this mess. Wouldn't be having these problems.
テトラゴン
Oh, that seems masterful, but it wasn't. It was only planned to be like 3 at most. Masterful, quote unquote.
少しはやるな
Thrown on the floor.
やったね僕って言ってもやっぱりまだまだググググ
こんなこと何回
Yes, literally, yes.
リンゴそっちに行くよ
All of us will just keep shit. It's like just stomping on you until you agree that you were wrong.
いざ参りますもやもやするっていうか
リンゴ落ち着いてる場合か来るぞ
ビービーうん
上の空か
ごめんティ突っ込みさせて
リンゴ何を考えて
ここに来てそもそも論で申し訳マールはい何でしょうかスクエアスはなんであんなにも正しいことやマールに執着してるのかなそんなのスクエアスに近しいマールにしかわからないんだよ
Maybe she's realized some plot thread.
いろんな世界を見下ろしてきた存在にしてはスクエアスって思考が一直線すぎる気がする私の考え
He is rigid and cornered. He is not open like a circle.
マールスクエアスってなるほどそれは
言うな
スクエアス
それはマールと俺の問題だどうせお前たちは消えてなくなる余計なことをするな
Look, if you didn't manage it the first time, it stops being an actual threat. And just starts becoming something you say because you're embarrassed. Oh, that's completely unfortunate.
解けた
テトラゴン
解けたビビってきた
テトラゴン
解けた解けた
It's like sort of an attempt at doing these things right, but it's not quite there. Again, just completely fucking it in every possible way.
テトラゴン
解けた
テトラゴン
ビビってきた
Just throw the blobs everywhere. Eventually, it will work out.
解けた
Like that.
ビビってきたサイン解けた
テトラゴン
解けた
テトラゴン
ビビってきた
テトラゴンテトラゴンテトラゴン
解けた解けたビビってきた
こんなはずは
That's quite correct.
テトラゴン
解けたビビってきた
どうだ
解けた
Is he dead? There he
少
goes.
しはやるな。
完璧です。さすがに膨大な力を持ってますね。とはいえまた勝ちましたよ。
こんなことは何の問題でもない。この膨大な力は
Oh.
最終的に俺が勝てばいい。それが正しい。
Yeah, okay.
バトンタッチだリンゴ。
This is true, actually. That is the true source of his power.
なんとなくリンゴのしたいことが分かった。引き継ぐよ。
任せます。ピピピピピ。
If he now throws an equilibrium of Tetris clears at him, it will unbalance his central power.
マール教えてくれ。
お前の相手はこの俺だ。
楽しいと正しいが君たちの
ピピピピピピ。
By
それ
who?
をスクエアスに教えたのはスクエアスを作り出した君なんだろう。
その通りです。
それが今何の関係がある？
マールなぜだ。なぜ楽しいと正しいを守るべきものにしたんだ。
それはあなたたちの世界に必要な勝負の基本だと思ったからです。
マール。
ピーピー。
I mean, I guess in a sense, yes.
ずっとあなたたちを見ていて、勝負には正しいルールが必要で、それでいて楽しい。こうじゃなくてはいけません。私ずっとそれに憧れていたんです。正しさと楽しさを分かち合える友達に。
Oddly specific wish, but sure.
そしてスクエアスはそれを拒否。
ピピピピ。
不透明だった話がやっと見えてきたな。
I mean, if you say so.
ピピピピ。
おい、よそ見をするな。
ああ、悪かった。
Yeah, right. He's not about order, he's about his own way.
行くぞ。
Oh, it's a swap fight.
ぷよぷよ
ぷ
だな。
よぷよだな。
Whoops. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine at all, actually.
Say.
どちらも同じだ。テトラゴン。
テトリス。
こんなはずは。
チェンジ。
どちらも同じだ。
Yeah.
サイ。サイ。何？
どうだ。
何？
That's a bit unfortunate.
どうだ。
I am not going to be able to clear any of these. God damn.
どちらも同じだ。
He's going to kill me in the Puyo end, probably.
テトリス。
こんなはずは。
Which is a bit ironic, all things considered.
どうだ。
テトリス。
テトラゴン。テトラゴン。どちらも同じだ。
Yeah, this is not good.
サイ。サイ。サイ。サイ。やあ。
どうだ。 どちらも同じだ。テトラゴン、
テトリス。
テトラゴン、シンクボックス。
テトリス。
こんなはずは問題ない。
チェンジ。サイ。や。
Alright, now we're getting somewhere.
サイ。や。サイ。
どちらも同じだ。どうぞ。
サイ。や。
シンクボックス。
ホールド。ホールド。
テトラゴン、
サイ。
シンクボックス。問題ない。
チェンジ。サイ。や。
どうだ。
サイ。や。
Bong.
こんなはずは問題ない。
チェンジ。
テトラゴン、
Fucking no. Have your head on one of these, I swear to God.
テトリス。
こんなはずは
None of that's over here.
どうだ。
テトリス。
問題ない。
チェンジ。
こんなはずは
There we go.
少しはやるな。
挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。
Deep down, I think deep down he's still hostility, let's be real. It's gonna be loneliness or something.
力をなぜ勝てない。
確かに君の力自体は膨大だよ。それなのに勝てない理由はとても単純なことだ。
ピーピーピ
君はその力の使い方を知らないし、信念を貫くための心の強さも持ち合わせていない。
Fucking get his
幼
ass.
いんだ。
Get him. Just straight out telling him he's immature. Perfect. Oh, we're actually gonna play as him for this one.
正しい選択だ。
スクエアスが幼いって
Probably don't have to be concerned about the Q vortex, maybe?
小さな子供だってことだね。
Yeah, they basically always do. Well, not always, but a lot of them do. So it's interesting seeing what like someone actually tell one that to their face.
だってスクエアスはあんなに怖そうなお兄さんだよ。それはきっと外見だけ
On
なん
the
だ。
inside, he is what a shriveled little boy.
スクエアスは初めからずっとあの姿なんじゃないですか。はい、その通りです。考え方が一直線すぎるのもマールに異様に執着するのも、つまりはそういうことだったんですよ。
なんだ君ただいじけてただけじゃないか。
いじけ違う。俺はただ
Yeah, it's just that he still wanted her attention.
今まで通り正しい世界を二人で。
いやだからそれが今まで通りじゃなきゃやだっていじけてたってことなんだけど。
それだけでこれだけの大騒動
I was kind of hoping that would be his only contribution. He wouldn't say anything, he would just cut in with such a fucking laugh.
その点
And
は
then just
評
leave.
価してやろう。
Alright, Akolo is fucking destroying him. And X is going like, okay, okay, steady on, like, leave the man alive.
ちょっと待て。
そっか。ごめんね、スクエアス。私目の前のことに精一杯で。
Didn't handle your emotions for you. I guess to be fair, that is like on the flip side. He is recently created, so he might as well basically be an infant, I suppose.
うるさいうるさい。それでも
Very
俺は
talkative infant, but hey.
マールより強いこの通りだ。
スクエアス
Which is to say, we have to prove it. It'd be really funny if the AI was overwhelmingly powerful for this one. And hell, it might be at that speed. And it does actually end when you lose. Just to drive that point in. I don't think they'd do that, but that'd be very funny.
テトリスだ。
And actually pretty clever.
テトリスだ。
None of that's idea. Yeah, none of that's ideal. Just prepare to dig your way
テ
out.
トリスだ。どうだ。 テトラゴン。どうだ。
Alright. Yeah, she might just actually be doing that then.
少しはやるな。
楽しい勝負でした。
No, it makes you do it anyway. Alright. So she is actually as ruthless then. You know what? The difficulty's still on. Maybe it actually does shift up and now it's like shifting up to the will actually destroy you level for the actual levels. Oh, well, none of that's ideal. Let's redo that, so fuck that. Yeah, none of that's ideal. If. Alright, fair enough.
正しい結末だ。
I guess maybe I kicked her back down after I hit retry or lost?
どうだ。
気がつかなかったかスクエアス。
She's holding back.
ピピピピピ。
なんでだよ。マール。
話を聞いてもらうため。スクエアス。落ち着いて。
I should probably go turn all the difficulty off before we hit the next skill battle. I guess if I leave it on and it does adjust up and down based on losses, then it'll just the skill battle will still shit stop me a bit, and then we'll just turn it back on again. They will be fine anyway, so fuck it, just leave it on. Her angry sprite. Am I the reverse?
ありえない。
はい。スクエアスが目指す世界はどこにもありません。
そんなはずは。
私は あなたのしていること怖がって否定するんじゃなく、もっとちゃんと
まある
See, it said like a little brother thing, but it really is just being a mother. Let's be real.
世界の正しいってどこにあるんだ。あの時君が俺に教えたことは
納得してはもらえないかもしれませんが、今の私なりのメッセージを伝えます。
I must shit stomp you
いき
again.
ますよ、スクエアス。楽しくて正しい勝負で。
Yeah, that is some fucking speed.
ほら、よーし。
Eh. Oh, that's all very unfortunate. Oh, I'm going to die. It's fine. It's not fine at all. But it's
テ
fine.
トラゴン
Oh, it didn't flip. Oh, god damn it.
テトラゴン
Let's retry that one. Yeah, well, is that true? Because, like, aren't there, like, fucking, like, quartz crystals and other shit like that end up, like, forming, like, straight edges and, like, hard angles and shit naturally by themselves?
テトラゴン
All math is natural, and therefore all math is chaos and unknowable. I mean, to be fair, it was a fair grasp. I can see where you were coming from.
テトラゴン
This is the part where Amamali kicks in and reveals to us both that every single one of those crystals I've seen has actually been man-made.
テトラゴン テトラゴンどうだテトラゴン
Bing bong dong.
こんなはずは
Bing bong dong.
こんなはずは 少しはやるな
That's what it means to be orderly. Yelling arrow over and over again.
やっぱり勝負は楽しいです。わかりましたか、スクエアス。
何を
No, you just threw jelly at me.
楽しく勝負。私が伝えたかったのは守っ
Just getting pelted with blobs and blocks.
スクエアス。まだ私たちを消したいですか。
もしマールと話して気持ちが変わったのなら俺たちは嬉しいよ。
なんでなぜまだ俺に話し
Oh, now it's time for the depression
お
moment.
前たちを消そうとしたのに
Ah, yeah, it fucking happens all the time in these kinds of worlds.
わかります。
We're like literally friends with Satan over there.
びっくりですよね。
Piccolo did all this, but then also, well, maybe not world ending stuff, but he did all this kinds of fuckery and said terrible things, and also just possessed people's bodies. Like, it happens. Pardon me.
リンゴ T みんな迷惑をかけてすまない。ごめんなさい。
俺が相手だ。
When I teach you the meaning of blocks.
スクエアスが
This is one hell of a background.
謝って済む問題ではないことは、しかし俺が間違っていた。
Teach? God. I didn't even realize.
俺の言葉を疑わないのか。
嘘なんですか？
Are you lying? Do we have to get the boots back out?
いや、本心だ。
He's like, no, 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 it's fine.
疑う理由なんかないですね。
報告する。スクエアスの暴走の収束を確認。世界に平和が戻ったな。
ピッピッ。
ありがとう。
なんか期待してた点
I wanted more violence. Hey, someone also playing Puyo Tetris too.
何を期待してたんですか？
ドッカーンと爆発落ちとか
Like, actually, more violence.
辛辣だな。
こんなにあっさり。
いやー、正直スクエアスのおかげでまたみんなに会えたってところとか、マールと友達になれたってところもあるから。
Oh, swings and roundabouts, really.
怒ってなかったし。
そうか。それでは俺は
Gonna
スクエアス
slink off.
皆に迷惑がかからないと。
Gotta go to my corner and cut myself with the edge of a T-block.
と、
そうだよ。
そんなものになった覚えは。
そうなの？じゃあ今からなろうよ。楽しく勝負すればそれでみんな友達になれるんだから。
そんな簡単な。
No, you don't think
簡単
yet.
なんだよ。やろう、スクエアス。テトリス。
テトラゴン。
No, I'm not that's ideal. That works though.
こんなはずは。
We'll probably use the other one for that. I didn't hit the spin button, it's fine. I tried to be clever and it fucked it up, it's fine. Now he's got a Tetris. Help my bones. They are so hurting from your Tetris. He had none of this idea, but that will work. Like the fucking cube ones.
シンクボックス。
スピニング。
Still trying for Tetris and shit even die when I shouldn't be, let's be real.
テトラゴン
ホールド サイ
シンクボックス
ホールドサイ
テトラゴン
ホールドサイサイホールド
テトラゴン
サイサイ
Yep.
スピニング
テトラゴン
ホールドスピニングサイヤーサイ
テトラゴン
サイヤーサイサイ
シンクボックスどうだシンクボックス
スピニングヤー
How to actually use a brain power, it's
ホ
fine.
ールドサイスピニングホールド
テトラゴン
サイホールド
テトラゴン
T スピンリフレクションホールド
Based on this, I'm beginning to think,
サイ
maybe I should have played with the auto difficulty on, because like this is a good level where like things lasting a while,
サイ
it's putting up a fight, but it's not like just, you know, it gets perfect drop sets where it gets, you know, the shit to make 3 Tetrises in a row instantly.
サイヤー
テトラゴン
スピニング
Or two, with auto difficulty off, where most of the regular fights were just basically shit stomps, then you got to the skill battle and it was just, you're dead. That was not optimal. And I'm going to put the blame for not doing that and assuming it would just be bad squarely at the feet of Nintendo, just for how they usually handle difficulty stuff. And also stuff like,
ホールド
Capcom with their fucking difficulty adjustment shit in the Resident Evil remix. Where it will just tilt up too far until you're basically just completely owned and then bend its way back down after wrecking you a bit, instead of just, you know,
テトラゴン
doing things more naturally and just letting you, you know, play the game.
シンクボックス
ホールド
Basic gist is I think on the fly difficulty modification stuff shouldn't have a part in most games. Like, you have to balance it so finely that it has to be basically invisible. And while you can do that, because Resident Evil 4 does it, again, perfectly, because what does Resident Evil 4 do wrong? The answer is nothing.
ホールドヤーホールドヤー
Like,
サイヤー
テトラゴン
サイ
Gavin, have you considered fucking stop going for Tetrises when you're about to die?
サイ
Optimal strategy, you should consider it at some point.
テトリスホールドサイ
Shit, look how well that's going when you started doing exactly that.
ホール
That
ド
being said.
シンクボックス
That being said,
サイサイヤー
ah, fuck it. No, that's just the goofs begin, and that's where my downfall begins.
サイ
when the goofs start coming out.
シンクボックス
Nah, I think he's got me here.
ホールドサイホールドや
テトラゴンテトラゴン
サイ
Whoops, yeah, no, we're good.
次は負けない
正しい結末
Pass the first 7 Japanese tests in Duolingo. Hope we can pass the second test next week. After that, the amount of stuff you have to learn for each test increases, so I imagine continuing my current pace because of uni, which I probably won't because of uni, probably 3 to 4 months for each last test, and I assume that's probably around the same as the official N3 proficiency level. I don't know, that feels like, granted I don't know what the Duolingo ones are like at all, but I feel like that's too easy, if you know what I mean. Having done the N5 one, like, even the N5 one, that's like already a wee bit above the ones the questions you were describing to me on Discord and shit. And that's actually a bit beefy, as stuff goes. But I don't think it'd go that you'd get to N3, like maybe N4, I don't know. I don't even know if they're still offering those tests.
サイ
テトラゴン
ホールドサイ
Yeah, when the learning language stuff comes up, you should kind of go like, oh, I should really like
ホールド
develop my language skills, because now we're talking about this as me going again, like, oh man, I should actually, you know, pick up my fucking textbooks and shit and start studying Japanese again.
サイ
But yeah, there's so much other shit I've got going on as well. So many other things I'm like, I want to do this as well. But because we live in a society with, you know, fucking 40-hour work weeks, that time will never exist. Yeah, let's just restart that. Too caught up in, I should really like, focus on clearing the garbage. Before he was also like going war there, he was getting a mad streak. Should really focus on the garbage when it starts appearing.
テトリス
こんなはずは
Oh, that's ideal.
テトリス
こんなはずはテトラゴン
Here we go.
サイやサイ
どうだ
サイ
どうだ
スピニングホールド
どうだシンクボックス
ホールドサイ
Please stop giving me fucking cubes, I swear to God. Cubes are some of the worst, because it's just like, oh, where do you put this? The answer is nowhere. It just destroys whatever ordering you're going for.
どうだテトリスだ
Here you go. Alright, come on.
シンクボックス
Yeah, that's a thing to do. Just put the Japanese text option on, have books out to like find the characters. I don't know if the English releases of the Pokemon games do that, if they give us Japanese text options, but I do know like a recommendation I someone saw through that is like play with like when you're starting out, play with like the Japanese hiragana only option, which you know they make for younger players and children there. And use that to limit the characters that appear to only hiragana. But to only hiragana, and then with that you can then eventually just move up to playing them with the kanji on. Oh, pardon me. I know I'm doing the reset thing a lot, but basically when I get a situation like that, it's kind of like you're just fucking me over by not giving me specific blocks. Not even like only one specific block, but like multiple kinds. Like fucking give me the blues and shit, and stop giving me the goddamn Z and J or whatever the fuck it was. Stop being rude, in other words. That's what I mean, like, granted you might be taught, there's maybe a lot more tests than I realize, man, but like, if the first one is very far from being, you know, the N5, or, yeah, it's the N5 is the first one, I'm pretty sure, and then you work your way up to 1. Then I'm not sure that, like, just a few months of these will get you to, like, even N3 level, if you know what I mean. So again, I don't know. I'm not using it. It could scale up, actually, very quickly. Well, it does scale back quickly, and that's basically, I should get on that then, shouldn't I? Please don't give me fucking cubes.
Spinning.
Tetragon. Tetragon.
Hold. Hold. Sight.
Tetragon.
Hold.
シンクボックスソリッドキューブシンクボックス
I really wish all my fucking junk would ever stick on him. He's just... Alright. Blended his way out of mine so easily. Like, please stop giving me goddamn cubes.
Tetragon.
Hold.
Tetragon.
Hold. Yeah. Sight. Yeah. Sight. Sight. Yeah.
Tetragon.
Like... He's got rid of most of mine already, and I'm just kinda like, how did you do it that fast? I would love to know. I would love to be able to do it that fast.
Tetragon.
Hold. Sight. Yeah. Hold. Hold.
Tetragon.
Sight. 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 Hold. Sight. Sight. Sight.
シンクボックス
No. And for each test increases a lot later on, maybe the 4th or 5th test will be around equal to the N5. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. It probably is, like, also there's more tests than I think there is. Really, really wish the cube would go away.
Tetris.
こんなはずはテトリスだ
He Like, he give me so much more through his. Like, what the fuck? That's not on. Really? It seems like he barely took any from mine. Yeah, like, all that did barely, like, not even barely, it did actually nothing. Fuck me, stay on. We are just in a hit cubes on site mood right now. Not helped by again how fast he's just pulled that back out. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Giving me all those at once, like, fuck me, steady on. Okay, we're good. Yeah. Lordy.
挑戦ならいつでも受けるよ。
Took like 5 minutes, but we got there in the end.
楽しかったな。
Hello, Elemental. I have 1 teaspoon.
ね、スクエアス。どうしましたか？
顔が熱い。
照れちゃった？
照れる。これが
Learn enough Japanese, and then what I'm gonna do is stream like the Diamond and Pearl remix, but on like fucking hiragana only mode. And we'll just see how much of it makes sense. None of it will make sense. Because I will, even with all the time between then and now, I'll just not dedicate time to studying. So it'll just be a crawl as I just scale through the fucking books and go like, okay, there we go. Oh.
体がうまく
Look, on last stage. Here we go, it's a skill battle. This is going to be terrible.
みんな俺から離れてくれ。
これってどういう状況？
The whole thing about having no controls kind of coming out to bite us, isn't it?
力を溜め込みすぎたんだわ。スクエアスは皆さんを倒すために私を利用して膨大な力を用意していたんです。
The ultimate cube. No sides, only edges.
それを使わないままでいたから。
A theoretical 4-dimension edge cube.
力が行き場を失ってこのままだとどうなっちゃうの？おそらく
He'll explode.
落ち着け。
That's pretty bad.
ビビビビビ。
マール、何か方法はないのか？
スクエアスのうちに溜まった力を
Battle.
勝負で解放できる。
What else, really?
そういうことなら話はつまりなるほどです。
Yeah, but he's like, wait, really?
ダメです。スクエアスはとんでもなく強く。
それなら一層早く終わらせ
Before
ない。
it keeps coming out. You gotta smack the flex tape on before the water gets too uncontrollable.
なんて言ったって友達が困ってるんだもんね。
That's like his win message.
報告する。これよりスクエアスを救うために最終決戦を行う。
行きますよみんな。
Alright.
俺が相手だ。
Okay, let's see how we do. And that's not too bad, but...
力をやろう。
Oh, he's already throwing a skill out. That's... comfort. That's... Alright. Okay. Okay. Flying start. Flying start. Okay. Well, he didn't Giga kill me this time. He's gonna... There it goes. Okay, we are just gonna headbutt this wall until auto difficulty kicks in and starts kicking the wall down. I don't know. Because, Jesus. Like, fuck me, steady on. They're both blind. Is that gonna matter? No, it's not, the literal doesn't matter. I mean, the skill battles are terrible. Like, oh my god. That is not good. Yeah, no, this is just bad hand. Completely. Bad hand and also fucking it at the same time. I mean, the thing is, I'm very bad at Puyo, so I'm not sure if that would make a difference. I played the entire game. I played like up until like the boss fight, the skill battle of Chapter 6 without all the difficulty, and that was the point where I was just like, fuck it, just turn it on, because it's just Jesus. And it made an immediate and significant difference. It's like all the regular fights where there's kind of, you know, shit stomps until then. And then there's just this. I have to see. Is that all it is? Because like I'm pretty sure that doesn't end the fight if you do get that though. I'm pretty sure that's just a condition for bonus shit. I could be wrong for this one, but it wasn't a win condition last time. Does it? I guess we'll find out if I can survive long enough to do it. Let's just reset that one. If I can get the Tetris off, that should do it. That's boss rids. Yeah, no, for these I'm pretty sure that's just a like special condition in addition to winning. Really don't know what they expected you to do for any of these. Oh, that was the wrong one. Whatever. It's cool. It's not cool at all. We're already dead. We're both knowing the lessons has, and guess it will probably teach between 600 and 700 kanji and around 3,000 words is exactly the official requirement for N3, but it also tends to be very lenient. Basically, there's a bunch of information at you and it's content if half of that sticks. So if I'm right and told amount of information, the language is N3. Okay, that makes sense then. Set that up. And then bang. That doesn't really do much though because he's just a god. He's about to do the same thing. Doesn't matter because his Tetris is end you outright. I'm also not sure he's actually creeping down in difficulty at all. What if I like go out and in? Will that make it kick in? Oh no. Oh fuck it, let's try it with Puyo, why not? Okay, I think auto difficulty's kicked in because look at the difference in his aggression. Although he might be about to end my life. This knows we have significantly more HP with this provided team setup, which is a lot different from the previous provided team setups, which were actually behind what I had to make for myself. I wonder if that's part of it as well. He's still going to destroy me here, though. Don't know what that does. Shouldn't have hit it though.
ビビってきた。溶けた。ビビってきた。
テトリスだ。導いてやる。
I do not know what to do.
溶けた。溶けた。ビビってきた。溶けた。
Lasting a lot longer, but he's also nowhere near as aggressive and his damage has dropped off significantly. I don't think it's quite enough yet, but we'll get there.
溶けた。
テトラゴン。
溶けた。ビビってきた。溶けた。
どうだ。
溶けた。ビビってきた。
There we go.
少しはやるな。
完璧です。
Away he goes.
よっしゃー。皆さんすごすぎます。スクエアス大丈夫ですか？
ああ、みんなありがとう。
There we go. And loses consciousness.
スクエア大丈夫ですよ。ただ
We did also just keep shit stunning him and just constantly kicking him in the shins all the way
スクエ
here.
アスに代わって皆さんありがとうございました。よかった。それじゃあみんなこれから世界が元に戻ろうとしてい
And
ます
never the two shall meet again, maybe.
あんまり
They probably
ゆ
will,
っく
let's
り
be
してい
real.
る時間は
I'm
な
pretty
さそう
sure
だよ
even Big Puyo Tetris has done a decent round of money.
二つの世界は分かたれる
And it's probably also pretty cheap to make it at this point as well. Given a lot of these assets are like lifts from Puyo Quest and previous Puyo games and all.
無理やり力を集めて世界を混ぜようとしてただけだから、それが終われば元通りって話だよね。
そういうことだ
そんな早すぎるよ。
Too bad.
やだやだやだ。まだまだ D や S や マルスクエアス
I mean, you probably still have access tomorrow, but
いっぱいいっぱいあるのに、これでお別れで世界も別れて会えなくなって、しかもみんなのことはっきり覚えていない
my stream froze the word simple appeared on screen.
そんなのやだよ。アミティグググ
I and the E were not printed at that point. L and E, rather, were not printed at that point. Perfect.
アミティ、あんたさっきからそればっかりね。
We're not banned on Twitch.
だって私まだ S とお散歩したり歌ったり一緒にお弁当食べたり何もしてないのに S は寂しくないの？寂しいわよ。そっか。で、
If I remember right, it is, yeah, like, when they were doing stuff like removing, like, the Pog emote and shit, they also just suddenly banned a bunch of words. None of them, like, actual slurs or anything, they just all banned a bunch of them, including simp and some other ones. I just set it up, there we go, stream ban. But,
当たり前でしょ？友達に
you
なったん
know,
だか
I
ら。
don't know why. I just remember it being, like, very weird, it's kind of like, why? Especially since there are, like, a lot of, you know, racist behaviors and terrible streams and stream communities and shit on here. that could do with just a good fumigation, but they're kind of like, no, we're just gonna ban that word. And it's like, why? And like, well, you know, it might upset someone. It's like, but it's a weird meme word that doesn't actually upset anyone.
アミティ何笑いなさいよ。だって悲しい。じゃあ会わない方が良かったわけ？え？こんなお別れするくらいなら。
I mean, you kind of do. You kind of did.
会わない方が良かった？そんなわけないよ。みんなで冒険するのもハラハラドキドキ楽しかったし、嬉しいことも素敵なこともたくさんあった。
Reminder that she is like 12. So when she says some of the most wonderful memories of my life, you know, she probably only remembers like 6 or 7 of them.
別れが悲しいじゃなく、会えてよかったが正解よ。あ、そっか。
Forever 12. She will never escape school.
もう大好き。やっと笑顔になったわね。手がかかるんだから。S の言ったこと、僕も大好きだな。ね、カーくん。グッググー。そして同じことを君たちにも思うよ。
I mean, to be fair, at the same time, it's also Amity, so she probably won't wonder that, because being in the world of Puyo, all it takes is just fighting whoever passes your eye line, and that's it. And that's what counts as deeply interesting. But you know.
君たちとも会えなかったし、二人とたくさんした勝負楽しかったよ。これからまた二人っきりの場所に帰るの？
Into the closet until you get. Actually, I'm pretty sure they've already been wheeled out for Puyo Quest. Until also then get wheeled out for Puyo Quest money.
準備ができたら
Puyomon battle.
いろいろな世界を見に行ってみようって話しています。そうなんだ。私たち勉強不足みたいですから。
俺はみんなに変えてもらった。
I guess that is the difference between Puyo Tetris 1 and 2. Like, there's that boss raid mode thing now in multiplayer.
返せもしかしたらまた。
But I don't know if that would make it worthwhile if you weren't already in it for, you know, like,
時間は
following a multiplayer community or just wanting to, you know, have another readily accessible Tetris Puyo game.
きっとできるよ。だからその時を待ってるよ。スクエアス。グッグググ。
あ
あ。リンゴ。
ピピピ。
なんかあっという間だったな。
そうですね、T。
あ、ごめん。そっち。
いえ、すみません。そちら。
Awkward tension.
大丈夫です。強い思いは世界を超えられる。この先ずっとうまく思い出
It depends if we get the license again. And absolutely won't.
リンゴ。
そうですよね、T。
ああ、その通りだ。全部その通りだ。今回のことがそれを証明している。
Technically speaking, Sega does on all the characters, but, you know, we need the license to the cubes.
なんだ？
いや、ごめんなさい。
Yeah, it's one of those ones I kind of wanted, like,
予想外に熱い。
what word do you think about this?
自分からふっかけておいて照れるな。
And he was hacking the galley original Tetris on his, you know, computer in, like, you know, the freezing ass end of Russia. Would you ever imagine the time where, like, you know, his game would be here crossing over with a Japanese puzzle game franchise and having colorful cartoon characters going on of a dramatic-ish story?
それじゃ
Comedy with mild drama. Too much only at the end, to be fair, but, you know, it's still
なんだ
there.
か同じこと考えてる気がしてます。
俺もだ。それじゃあ一斉の背で言おうか。
はい、そうしましょう。
リンゴ。君を忘れないよ。
There they go. Pardon me. And roll credits. It is pretty much just like Puyo Tat 1 again, with just the little bits like the boss raids and like the skill battle stuff added in. But, you know, the story was fun enough outside of the skill battles, which are just kind of misery generators. I really don't know what the intended way of doing those is, but whatever. I know there's probably like a bonus chapter, like an EX chapter or whatever, but I think I'm good for tonight since it's like midnight now. Yeah, that's Puyo Tat 2. It'd be funny if there was a Puyo Tetris 3. I'd be kind of surprised, but also it'd be funny if there were. Honestly, really, I just want them to make like another, pardon me, like actual fully fledged Puyo game, like not just like the fucking champion or esports thing, but like an actual fully fledged one with like its own story mode and shit like that 3DS RPG one we didn't get. One of those would be fun, and then actually, you know, bring it outside Japan. That'd be nice. I do like there's a, like, the producer is also the PC development support, that's funny. Italian translation team was like twice the size of the French one. And the German and Spanish ones. That's interesting. Wonder why. Monster Punter going up. Yep. How many days is it now? Yeah, considering it. You have a Switch. It is just like Nintendo Switch Online's an issue, but you have a Switch. There is like waiting a year, but you do have a Switch. James Farrell II. I am, yeah. Me and Chris are going to stream it too, I'm pretty sure. And even if we weren't, I was going to get out at launch anyway, because you're yelling, get amongst it, and leaping at creatures. In that way, timing like the group sessions on Monster Hunter World is actually fun, because we'll probably keep those up, actually, considering Evan doesn't have a Switch. Yeah, I mean, you know, you're welcome to, of course, easily. When we're going to be playing and streaming it and all, and you saw how we would go ages with, like, fucking World will go ages with this, I'm sure. So you want to tag on with us, by all means. Shit. I'll probably still do, like, World on weekends or whatever. So I can get in as he doesn't have a Switch, so we'll be playing World there still. A lot of Monster Hunter, actually. I also just need Chris to get better and play. Actually, I guess I don't know if he'll be well enough to play with us tomorrow. And given that if we should play tomorrow, if we should hold off, I don't know. Maybe Minecraft will be working by then. I'll be testing that tomorrow morning, trying to like set that up during the day. We'll see how that goes. But I don't know. That's the thing, because we'll be going through, and I don't know if Evan. I think Evan only bought the base game, but getting Iceborne shouldn't be too bad. And then we can all just pile through Iceborne. That's right, because he doesn't have the Clutch Claw. We can all just pile through Iceborne together again. You two did it the first time, me and Chris have already done it. Hank B. Rogers. Hank as a name. Shit. This thing I'm tossing about, I keep dropping it. Oops. Alexei Pajitnov. Sega.
Puyo Puyo Tetris 2.
Alright. Yeah, yeah, if you do get it, no, like, by all means, you're welcome to join us, Hammer. Because it'll just, 3 players better than 2 for what, fuck, tackling shit. Bro. What is it? What was I gonna say? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what the plan is tomorrow. Is giving Chris started a whole new file and all, we're probably like, we don't necessarily need the progress, I guess. Because we can just build up our gear or whatever. There's a lot of gear building needed to be done. And that's if, Minecraft isn't sorted, we can I'll just pivot to Minecraft instead. And, for the main streams, I already know what the next game is, and I'll just leave it as a surprise, and I'm pretty sure it's already been said somewhere, basically. Actually, no, I don't think it was. Whatever. But I know what the next one is. Maybe a nice little shift, and I think after that will actually be Loop Hero. Because I have a hankering. I don't know if Loop Hero is like conducive to being beaten on stream, because I don't. We'll see what the structure of it's like. But certainly I'll give a few streams of that anyway. Nope. Yeah. Okay. I figured as much. So at least there'll be a good few streams of that. Not unless you're really going fair enough. Well, we'll give it a good few whirls, like X number of streams or whatever, and then eventually I'll just shift. I guess you're right with the pans are like, well, I think I hold up in it, like focus and chatting and shit. We'll see. And even if it isn't, then I'll just play it myself. Put it in the corner of other streams and just yeah. With that, I'm going to head on. So, thanks for coming out and watching, everyone. Next stream will just be, whenever, really. Sometime over the week. Then I have a 5-day weekend next week. So that will be handy. We'll get shit done then. And I think the weekend after that, if not the one after that, it's not the one after that, it's the one after that again. So like 2 from that is Monster Hunter Rise, which will probably dominate things for a bit. Yeah. Alright. Thank you for watching, and good night. See you maybe tomorrow, most likely tomorrow. If not, then around. Bye.